Hi everybody, I thought you might like to try out my own workout this week, so give yourself a more advanced challenge. Whenever you're ready, come and join me on your mat. So let's go over our setup. Hip width, feet and knees, shoe size, heels to glutes. Roll your back down onto the mat. Check your pelvis position, imprint and arch. Find your neutral pelvis, tailbone heavy, lower ribs heavy, hands onto the rib cage. Inhale, open your ribs wide. Exhale, knit your ribs together. Breathe deep and wide. Exhale, knit the ribs in and down. Once more. Hands by the sides. Slide your hands to the end of the mat. Your armpits draw down the sides of your body. Press your shoulders back nice and open across the collarbones. Still maintaining that mid-back connection, the lower rib connection. Breathe in. With your exhale, find your pelvic floor. Scoop your belly up along your spine and knit your ribs in and down. Inhale, open the ribs wide. Exhale, gentle with the pelvic floor. Scoop and trace up along your back and knit your ribs together. Once more, inhale. Exhale, use your pelvic floor. Scoop and trace up along your back and knit your ribs in and down. Breathe in to prepare. With your exhale, switch on the center. Lift your left knee into tabletop. Inhale. Use your core to lift the right knee, squash your knees and ankles together, float your arms and reach, breathe in. Exhale, scoop through the center, head, neck and shoulders, lift into ab prep. Stretch your legs up to the ceiling. Reach through both legs, your tailbone is heavy. You're going to keep stretching that left leg up to the ceiling. Lower the right leg, shoot the right leg out at a diagonal. We have the 100 here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, swap. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, swap. Keep that sense of stretching. 4, 5. Upper body is steady, especially as you slice the legs through the air. Swap. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Swap. Last one each side. 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swap. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. While the abs are firing, I like to stay here. Draw the legs together. Bend your knees. Scoop through the center. Re-establish the core connection. Right knee and left leg reaches. Pulse, pulse. Single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Of course, you can relax your head anytime you want. 8. 7, 6, chest is forward, leg is stretching. 5, 4, abs on fire. 3, 2, I can feel these. And 1. Bring the legs together, lower the shoulders down, stretch your legs up to the ceiling. So just imagine loads of water falling down through the back of the legs into your pelvis. Take a big breath in and out. Flex and point your ankles. Just tease through the back of the legs. Then maybe you want to just circle the ankles. We just get as much movement through the body as we can, and we're back into our abs. So squash the legs together, bend your knees, float your hands and reach with your lower ribs heavy. Scoop out the center, head, neck and shoulders lift. Double leg stretch. Inhale, reach the arms and the legs. Exhale, back to the center. Slow, connected, controlled. Modify anytime you need to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's try that with straight legs. Strengthen and lengthen your legs, squash the ankles together. Anytime your upper body needs a break, please take it. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. The arms are involved. 8, 7, 6, chest is forward. You take breaks whenever you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the shoulders down. Stretch your legs up to the ceiling. Roll your head out from side to side. Just get loads of movement through the upper spine. Of course, you can take more breaks if you like. Bend your knees, float your hands, switch on your core and come forward. Straighten your legs up to the ceiling. Fingertips above or below the left knee. Stretch through both legs. Pulse, pulse. Inhale, stretch and swap. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, tailbone is glued to the ground, legs are stretching. 5, 4, 3, slow, controlled. 2, and 1. Bring the legs together, lower down, flex the ankles, push through the heels so you get that little bit more length through the legs and connection to the back of the legs. Hands by the sides, crawl your fingers down the mat, shoulders back, lower ribs heavy, imprint. So use your lower abs to push your lower back into the mat and knit the ribs in and down. Exhale to lower, maintaining imprint. Point your toes, inhale to lift. So you choose how low, wherever you can maintain that pelvis position. Exhale and inhale. 8 and 7. Exhale and inhale. 6, flex and push. Point and reach. 5, exhale. Point and reach. 4, build these up as you repeat the class if you like. That was 3, inhale. 2, exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. Now you're going to keep the right leg nice and strong. Lower the left. The left leg comes up and taps the right leg and then releases it. So we inhale and exhale. Ankles tap and you release. 8. Stretch the legs as much as you can so there's space to move at the hips. 7. 6. Lower ribs heavy, shoulders are open. 5. Spine is steady. 4. Inhale to tap and release. 3. 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Let's take a break finally. Rock your knees from side to side. Let your head out from side to side. If you want, the arms could go wider and you could bring your knees from one side of the floor to the other if that suits your back. Gently breathing through the center, creating space through the middle of the body. Center up, Squash the knees and ankles together. Release your knees into tabletop. Crawl your fingers down the mat, shoulders back, lower ribs heavy, float the arms. Exhale, scoop out the center to come into ab prep. Gentle support of the head, open the elbows wide. You can, of course, do this with one knee bent. Otherwise, we straighten the legs towards the ceiling. Pull the right leg towards you, lower the left leg, rotate to the right elbow. This is our exhale. You inhale through center and exhale, stretch both legs. 8, 7, we get this teasing stretch with both legs. That was 6 and this is 5. Keep stretching the legs, breathing deeply. 4, get that stretch at the end of the range. 3, steady hips. 2 and 1, back to the center. Lower down and hug the knees in. Rock your knees out, let your head out. Take a full breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can center up. So our abs are going to feel like they've worked quite a lot because they have. So before we change position, let's ease them out a little bit. Lie down flat, squash the ankles together. Think about trying to imprint. We won't imprint fully, but what it's going to do is open up some space in your lumbar spine and open up the front of the hips as it adjusts your pelvis. Helps you to connect to your core a little bit better. Lower ribs heavy, inhale to reach. Exhale, the arms go first and you allow your shoulders to come forwards. Head, neck and shoulders follow. Think about imprinting your spine to roll. Then instead of hinging forward, you're going to round. So feel it through the back as if you're reaching over a big stability ball. Inhale to roll down, 1 vertebra at a time. Lower ribs heavy and reach. Exhale, scoop through the core, head, neck and shoulders. Follow the arms and you round and reach. Inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale. Exhale. 4, inhale, flow with me. Exhale, connect and round, scoop out the center, scoop and stretch the back. 3, inhale. Should feel so nice. Think about everything that's going right here and it doesn't have to be perfect. 2, inhale. Think of your connection with the spine. Exhale, scoop through the center, up and over, stretch your back, anchor the legs. Last one, inhale and exhale. And you can roll and stack and relax your shoulders. You can go to one side of the legs, of course, or cross your ankles over and come through. We're coming all the way down onto the belly. We really feel the abs here. It's a little earlier than maybe beginner or intermediate classes. We're going to try and tease out the work that we've just done through the front of the body. Relax your shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. Any exercise, any time, any position, you should be able to wiggle your neck. So we're nice and relaxed there. Bring all the work back into the core continuously. So we continue to scan the body to center, midline focus. Reach through the legs. Gentle tuck of the tailbone just to connect. Inhale to peel. Exhale as you lower, the legs lift. And this can be big or small. 8, 7, the neck is long. 6, 5, massage through the front of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower it down. We're going to float the arms. The elbows come back and you open up your chest. Just make sure that your chin doesn't pop up here. So open up the back of the neck so there's no pinched skin in the back of the neck. Reach through the legs. With your exhale, you're going to scoop through the core. It pulls you forward and you stretch the arms. But note, neck can wiggle anytime, shoulders are down. Inhale to open up the chest. Feel it in the back, but don't force it. Exhale, as you lower, tuck the tailbone, scoop through the center and reach the arms. Inhale, allow your pelvis to move, extend your back. Exhale, scoop through the center, reach through the legs. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Are both legs working evenly? Bring the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers, open up your chest, relax into your shoulders, let the shoulder blades draw together. If you want, you can grab the feet, but you don't have to. You could just stay there in that chest stretch. Push the feet into the hands and lift up. So we're in our rocking position. Just gently breathe in and out. Once more. And out. Let that go. You're going to press back onto all fours. Take your time coming through. We're coming back to an ab section. We're either being very good to ourselves or very hard on ourselves. Let's take the perspective of being very good to ourselves. Roll it down one vertebra at a time. Hands by the sides. Connect to your center and lift your right knee. Connect to your center. Lift your left knee. Squash your knees and ankles together. Float your hands and reach. Use the core, and as you come forward, lengthen the legs out and come up into teaser. Of course, you could do that with the knees bent. Inhale to lower. So for example, exhale, come up into that bent knee teaser. Otherwise, straighten the legs with me. Inhale, exhale, offer the hands forward, offer the legs forward, bend the elbows and bend the knees. Exhale, offer everything forward, and inhale. You don't have to bend the elbows if that's confusing. Exhale, and inhale. 5, and inhale, nice and stable through the center. 4, exhale, use the core. Inhale, use the core, so keep the neck relaxed. 3, exhale. 2, squashing the ankles together, just a reminder for that inner thigh connection. Last one, we exhale and we stay here. You're going to bend the knees. So this is our inhale and this is our exhale. Tough on the core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, use your core, super tough. 3, lift your chest. 2, and 1. Lower it down, hug your knees in. Rock your knees from side to side, let the head out from side to side. I can feel this a lot right now. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here, breathe in and out. And again, to be good to myself or to torture myself, I'll bring teaser a little bit further. You could repeat what we've just done if you like. So I'm going to lengthen the legs out, scoop through the core and come forward. I'm going to tap my fingers off the side of the mat and lift the legs. And then I'm going to lower. Exhale and inhale. Of course, it can be done with bent knees. Exhale and inhale. 8, 7, do not give in to momentum. Use your core and inhale. 6, squash the ankles together. 5, 4, come out of it anytime it doesn't feel right. 3, it should feel really good and strong and empowering. 2, get into the breath for more energy. And inhale, last one. And lower it back. Oh gosh, rock your knees from side to side. Let your head out from side to side. Breathe in fully and breathe out fully. Hands behind your knees, roll it forward. Go to one side if you like, or cross your ankles over and come through. We need to open up once again after more of that abs section. Relax your shoulders, reach through the legs. It can feel a little bit tight around the abs. So when that happens, sometimes I just kind of ease it out. So you have an anchored point, legs or pelvis, and just ease out the muscles and just breathe whatever way it feels right. So you're just massaging the rib cage, massaging the internal organs, the spine, through the muscle work, through the articulation of the bones. And then whenever you're ready, we'll add on to that swan dive prep. So you choose how big or small this is, and you always choose upper or lower body if you don't want to put them together. We inhale to peel. With your exhale, let the arms go and lift the legs. 5, 4, strong through the legs, so we feel like we're shooting backwards. 3, instead of rolling to one side. 2, last one, kind of counted those a bit funny, sorry. And then you can gently lower down. We will do full swan dive after. I like to keep visiting it. Swan dive is one of my favorite exercises, so I do like to build it up. Press back onto all fours. We should feel really nicely connected through the body now. It is good to challenge ourselves. If some of this is too challenging, let it build up as the days go on. Let's find our shoulder blade position. Our pelvis position. Press into the feet to help us connect. Scoop through the center. Reach forward through the crown of the head, back through the tailbone. Draw your armpits down the sides of your body. Lengthen your left leg back behind you. You're going to tap towards the inside of the mat. Draw a rainbow, tap towards the outside, and keep your spine nice and still. 5, 4, keep reaching. Do you have that nice stable spine position? 3, 2, and 1. Center up with the leg, flex the ankle. So you're pulling your toes towards your knee and push back through the heel of the foot. Scoop through the center. You're going to pulse up and up, but we don't want the back to move. Scoop the belly, knit the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn the knee and the toes out, so you're twisting the ball in the socket. Externally rotating the hip without the whole spine going with it. So keep your line and just turn the ball in the socket. You're gently reaching out and coming back. It's not a big movement. 8, how still can you keep everything else? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel, so bring the knee and the foot back in. Point your toes, strengthen through the center before you bend the knee. You're going to inhale for half of a circle with the knee, exhale for half. Loads of movement through the hips, just keep the shoulders stable. 5, 4, 3, of course, do less or take breaks or leave something out. 2, and 1. Reverse the direction, really working the glutes. 5, 4, full breaths. That's your pace. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it behind you. You connect through the spine and then lower down with stability. Take a break if you like. Otherwise, the right leg reaches back. Reach with intention. Stretch the front of the hip, scoop through the center and knit your ribs. You're going to just tap the inside of the mat. Inhale to trace a rainbow and tap the outside of the mat. We don't want side bends or extensions and flexions. With the spine, scoop through the center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg back to the center. Stretch back, flex at the ankle, push through the heel. Steady with the spine, iron spine, stick up your spine, and then we pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn the leg out without the spine moving. Gently out to the side and come back in because we don't want a back bend or a side bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, point, parallel, stretch it back, length and strength through the spine before you bend the knee. Exhale for half a circle, inhale for half. 5, 4, slow, controlled, centered. 3, how does everything else feel? 2, feel everything that's going right. 1, reverse the direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, the breathing is your best friend here, and 1, shoot the leg back, strong through the spine, and we layer out so we never collapse out of anything. Rock that out of your hips, out of your shoulders, and you can sit back into a shell pose. Crawl the fingers forward. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in fully and breathe out fully. And you can walk it back in. We're going to go 4 side planks. Let's start with some prep. Create a clasp with the feet so the top knee turns up to the ceiling. Heel of your foot traces through the bottom of your pelvis, heel of the hand through the top of the pelvis, so create a line. Give yourself space with your feet and with your hand, and of course you can move that after the first one. I often do if you need to adjust a little bit. Draw the armpit down, it's like a sling, underneath your ribs, pulling you up to the ceiling. But what you're feeling is weight going into the hips. You can connect your brain through the pelvic floor, scoop your belly and knit your ribs. Press the knee back. This is the part we want set up before you start. And you want to get the work into your legs as quickly as possible. So press the knee back, scoop through the center, pelvic floor, abs, ribs. Exhale to press up. You want to squeeze the legs together. So if you're too far forward, your legs will do this. So give yourself some space. Squeeze the bum and the inner thighs. Then you gently lower down. We don't want this to happen. You scoop. You have that awareness with the shoulder position, with the core position, with the rib position. Exhale. And inhale. And you could just build these up if you wanted. Exhale. And inhale. Otherwise, I'm going to hold it here for 5. 5. 4, you don't have to hold it. It's taken me a long time to build this up. 3, because I've had previous wrist injuries is all. 2. And 1. Lower down. Just give yourself a time to reset. Scoop through the center. Knit your ribs. Press the knee back. Connect through all the length, through all the lines in the body. Get your brain into your legs. Exhale to press it up. Squash your legs together. Inhale to side bend. Exhale, come back to the straight line. Inhale and exhale. You do not have to do these. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Once more. And gently lower it down. Bring the knees together. Slide your hand in. Let's release that shoulder. Really important. I always take time here. Stretch through your hand, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. When you do with confidence, that should feel amazing. That release should feel so welcome. You feel the blood flow. You feel invigorated through everything we were loading. That strain, counter strain. That load and unleash. Breathe in and out. And then you can come back to the center. Let's do the same on the second side. Create your clasp. Give yourself loads of space. Heel of the hand to the top of the pelvis. Heel of this planted foot to the bottom of the pelvis. And of course you can adjust after the first one if you need. Press the knee back. We need our shoulder. We need our ribs. We need our core connection. So pelvic floor, abs, ribs. Give yourself space and take time to adjust if you need, rather than layering on top of the wrong position. Wrong if it feels wrong. Keep going if it feels nice and strong. There's no perfect position. We just adjust away from pain if that's what we feel. Scoop through the center. Exhale, get into the legs as soon as possible. And inhale to lower. And we check in with the bones and the muscle connection. Exhale. And inhale. 4, exhale, get into your legs, squeeze the bum, and inhale. 3, and this could be what you practice. You don't have to progress or layer on. And inhale. 2, exhale, and inhale. Last one, exhale, and inhale. I'm gonna hold it for 5 breaths. You don't have to. Exhale, 5. For 4, get into the legs. 3, 2, last one, and gently lower it down. So I'm going to go for that side bend. You don't have to do level 1, layer up to that second level if you like, or follow me. So check your position, scoop through the center, exhale to press it up, squash the legs together first. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to stretch, only if it feels right, and exhale, just 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Once more. And you can gently lower that down. Slide your hand back in and release it. This should feel amazing. So allow all the tingles, all the blood flow, all the sensations through your body. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. Stay there for as long as you like, otherwise we're gonna let that go. Let's come to a side lying position. One of my favorite things, it just feels good for my body, it's just something that I love to do, is twists in side lying. So let's bring the hands behind the head and relax the shoulders, float the top leg. As the top leg goes forward, you rotate so that the top elbow goes back. So it feels almost like a counterbalance. Then as you start to come forward, the leg goes back. Loads of movement. If this doesn't suit you, keep the upper body still and you can reach and reach. Maybe not go back so far. So you can do just the legs, or you could do just the upper body. So do adjust if you like. I'm aware of how advanced this has been so far. So float the top leg. Inhale, stretch the leg forward. Exhale, reach the leg back. 5, inhale and exhale. 4, allow all this movement through the body, balancing the body, visiting all of these ranges. 3, keeping all of these healthy ranges nice and active. 2, last one, inhale and exhale. Come back to the center. That top leg is floating. Reach, flex the ankle, push through the heel. Can you push into the bottom leg? The hand can help you balance, or it can stay where it is. We're going to pulse up and you're trying your best to keep the rest of the body nice and still. 8, 7, 6, let it build slowly, don't force it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toes. Let's lift that top leg. Lower this top hand. Lengthen your neck. Exhale to lift the bottom leg and inhale to lower. Keep the top leg active. You should feel connected to those glutes now after the pulses. 8, 7, 6, keep stretching the top leg. 5, 4, 3, you should feel so empowered. 2, so lean into those challenges. And 1. Now you're going to lift the top leg a little bit higher. Lift the bottom leg, lower the bottom leg, lower the top leg so the glutes are screaming. 5 rounds, then we're done on this side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5, 4, ooh. Can feel it so much. 3, keep stretching both legs. 2, and thankfully 1. Let that go. Get some blood flow into the outside of your hip. This leg that was working comes in front, and just go for a gentle stretch. Rock it out of the hips. Maybe you need to be a bit slower to ease your hips into that. Breathe in and out. Walk it back in, and let's swap sides. Nice and long through the spine, supporting the head, both hands behind the head. Push into the bottom leg, float the top leg. As the leg goes forward, your elbow reaches back. As the leg goes back, you can rotate forward as big as you like. Inhale, open up. open the ribs. Exhale, just let it draw you forwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretch through the ankle, open across the body. Loads of length through the leg. Let's do 5. 4. 3. 2. 'Last one, inhale and exhale. Come back to the center. You can release the hand or keep it where it is. Draw the shoulders down, press into the bottom leg, flex the top ankle, push through the heel. Let's pulse up and up. Let it build slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point your toes, floating the leg a little higher than hip height. Allow this top hand to help you balance. Exhale to lift the bottom leg and inhale to lower. 8, 7, relax your shoulders. It's just the tiniest bit of help from the fingers. 6, 5, 4, stretching through both legs. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the top leg. Inhale a little bit higher. Exhale to lift the bottom leg. Inhale to lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that out, get some blood flow into the side of your hip. The leg that was working on top is going to come in front. Tuck your tailbone under, crawl the fingers forward. Go for that stretch. Press back as you reach forward. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Breathe down into the lower spine. Exhale, let it all go. Once more. And exhale. Walk your hands back in, relax your shoulders. You can keep your ankles crossed where you are. I like to keep my spine nice and strong, relax the shoulders, and we'll do some neck exercises. So nod your chin and look up to the ceiling. Nod your chin, look up to the ceiling. Let's do 8. Just keep breathing. 7, nice and long through the body. 6, so loads of movement all around the spine. 5, nod, look up to the ceiling. 4, nod your chin in and look up. 3, loads of movement, loads of strength through the spine. 2, and last one, really stretching in both directions back to the center. We don't want the mid-spine to move, we don't want the shoulders to move, so just move your neck, looking over one shoulder and then the other. You get that tease at either side of the end range. So 5, 4, 3, notice how this gets better as the days go on. 2, and 1. And try and connect into how, yes, we're moving the neck, but this has an effect through the shoulders and the chest. We can feel that, we can understand that a bit more. Has an effect all the way into our lower back, down along the spine, the way all the muscles are responding to this pull. So that affects our hips, our knees, and our ankles as well. Center up nice and strong. Left ear to the left shoulder and come back. Maybe that feels like more of a stretch in the back, the side, or the front of the neck. Just get that movement without the body going with it. Keep breathing. 2 more on this side. Loads of movement through the spine. This is having a hydrating effect all the way through our back. Come back to the center, second side. May take a moment to adjust. We don't want the shoulders or the spine to move with it. Let's do 2 more. Connect to the calmness in the body. There's a lot of strength there pulsing away from all of the exercises, and come back to the center. You can come into a mermaid seat if you like. I'm going to do mermaid tail, but that's up to you. Reach the arms out, nice and strong. Turn your left palm up to the ceiling. Exhale over, less weight in the hand, and reach. So the abs really have to pull you up when you're not pushing so much into the hands. Swap your palms. Exhale and inhale. Just 3 rounds. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. 2 rounds. Exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. Once more, and inhale, exhale. Feel how strong and happy everything feels having been challenged. It's good to push our minds and our bodies. Swap that around. Of course, that can be mermaid seat, crossed ankles, or mermaid tail. Reach the arms apart, scoop through the center, relax the shoulders. Tap into the sense of calm you have after all the breathing and the movements. Right palm up, very little weight in that bottom hand. Exhale. Inhale, the obliques pull you up. Swap your palms. Exhale and inhale. 3 rounds. 2 rounds. Once more each side. And let that go. We just have swan dive left. My favorite, the big swan dive. Come through all the way down onto your belly. Of course, you can do a smaller version if you prefer. So for example, keeping the hands on the ground, maybe just moving the spine and not using the legs. So do any version you like. Otherwise, reach the arms in front, reach the legs back. I'll breathe through it instead of talking through it. So just remember, you're not giving into momentum. So we don't want the legs to soften. You need to keep shooting the legs back. Inhale for the upper body, exhale for the lower body. Build it up slowly. 3 more. And you slowly rock out of it. Let that go. Press back onto all fours. Let your spine adjust. So just a gentle cat-cow stretch. Feel the class in your body. Feel the breathing, all the meditation from the breathing. Feel all that running through your spine and through your body. You can take a shell pose, you can do some meditation, you can do your own stretching, whatever you'd like to finish the class. Well, that's me done. Thank you so much for joining me for my own workout. I hope you love it. I hope you feel great. I hope you feel strong. Focus on what's going right. Pause the video. Do the parts you like. Do more of anything that you do want to do in the class. And pause and modify anytime you like. Thank you so much. I feel great. I hope you all feel amazing too. I'll see you every day on this class, and I'll see you next week for a new class. Thank you so much again.